So for my project, I made a web that shows different parts of Petra's personality and her identity that we see throughout the story. So one thing that I said that is really present is her Mexican heritage. She has an interest in Mexican folklore, and she had a close relationship with her grandmother, Lita. And she goes on to tell those folklore stories later in the story. She loves Mexican cuisine, and she's a Spanish speaker. A lot of times when she has flashbacks, she's thinking of some of these things related to her Mexican heritage. Family is also important to her. As I mentioned, she's close with her grandma. She's also an older sister. She protects Javier throughout the story, and she is a daughter. Petra is a leader. She was an expert in botany. I included that because it's part of her education. She is also a storyteller, so she uses this as a gift to save the others and to remind them where they came from. She loves sharing folklore with her own twist with her friends. And last, she's from Earth, so she's the only one who remembers what living on Earth is like. And so that is definitely a part of her identity. One of my favorite quotes from the story is, "They're not meant to be identical, they're meant to complement one another. Differences make things beautiful as a whole." And that's something her dad says when they are looking at rocks during one of her flashbacks. If I were to have to pick three relics to bring with me to Planet Sagon, I would pick a book. I love to read, and I always have. I would also bring a photograph of my family because they're important to me. And I would bring a yoga mat because I have a passion for practicing and teaching yoga.